as people, have we really evolved that much? Are we still attending to the same issues? Are we still dealing with the same problems? And to some degree, yes. But there's also now the technology. So the technology's coming along that's the game-changing technology. And I think what I'm going to show you today is a little bit about what AI is. I've got a little video that I'm going to share with you. And I think when I saw the video 6 months ago, it put things in perspective for me. It made me understand that AI is much bigger and more complicated, and that's probably why it's thrown around so loosely in our world. But it'll help define a few things around what AI actually is. But before we get there, I want to talk a little bit about context. So, you know, it is a technology-driven world, and that's what we're relying on here. So, just a little bit of who's in the room. So after talking with you, I know this seems like an awfully long way away, doesn't it? Sorry, it's going to get closer. So I know we have some government departments. We have some health departments, health organisations, public and private. We have education. And that spans higher ed. Now, do the universities class yourself as higher education? In the bucket of someone, say, like the Department of Education? Do you all bundle it into higher ed? Because you guys would just, how do you classify yourselves over there in Department of Education? Education? Okay, so we've got... What is it?
Cradle to the grave.
Cradle to the grave. Hope you get out of it. Hope you get out of it before you get there. Okay. That's right. We'll have to talk about our experiences later. Now, who else have I missed? Anyone? Does that cover it? So, as we go through this, we're going to have a little bit of a show and tell about the technology emerging trends. And it'd be really good to get some of your feedback about things that you might have already conquered versus things that you haven't. Who's familiar with CMMI? Nobody. Excellent. You'll learn something here. So CMMI stands for Capability Maturity Matrix, Capability Maturity Measurement Index, actually. And so it's a simple way, and Google it, because there's actually a 1 to 5 rating. And in addition to things like ITIL, COBIT, IT for IT, whatever the methodologies you use, this is a way of saying where are we in our process and automation, more so in the process of defining things that you do, repeatability, automation. And it's one of the things I've used along the way. I kind of created this approach of saying, well, if I'm assessing and I'm 1.5, what are the steps I need to do to get to, say, something around 3?